guys, my name is Dela, also known as Natural Ghana Girl. Today I just want to have a little talk. I'm sure that a lot of you have seen the video that I posted recently, the breakup video. Wow, what can I say? That video was a very difficult video for me to film. I guess those of you that have known me for a long time will know, looking behind the face, that it was very difficult. It was a very emotional video. I think even for some of you, you commented that the video also felt quite emotional for you as well. It was tough to film. Honestly, right up until the last minute before I posted, just minutes before I posted that video, I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And yeah, it was a very, very difficult decision for me to make because I wanted to be honest with you guys. You guys have been there for me for a long time, and so I felt like it was the right time to share. But yes, it was hard and it was overwhelming, guys. So honestly, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much to those of you that took the time out to watch and to comment. Loads of you sent me emails, Instagram messages, so much. Honestly, it was overwhelming. Even I'll admit I did cry a few times after reading some of your messages because it was a lot for me. I mean, it has been a while, okay? So we haven't been together for like 7 months, so it had been a while. And so although I was able to kind of be able to share the story without breaking down, it was still a lot, and having you guys try to comfort me was a lot. It was a lot. Like this weekend, honestly, I had a lot of emotions, honestly. It really did affect me a lot. But I didn't realize that I had people out there that cared that much. And so it was a lot. I know I keep saying it was a lot, but it really was a lot. So I just want to say thank you to those of you that took the time out to comment and continue to support me. There were a few funny comments as well, some just baseless stuff that was said that was absolutely none of it is true. I mean, I'm not even going to go into it because it's just not worth it. I mean, if you're really that interested, you can go to the comment section and see it for yourself. But yeah, it was a very, very difficult video. So anyway, I don't want to dwell on that too much because I don't want this to be another sad video per se. I just want you guys to know that I'm okay. This is a new chapter. We're starting again, but that's okay. We're not starting from ground zero. We're starting from somewhere, right? So I'm pretty much fine. The children are fine. They've had some time to deal with it. Obviously, it's a process, you know, where I'm going to have to keep encouraging them and make sure that they feel okay and they're able to talk and stuff like that, which they have been doing. They've shared so much. In fact, honestly speaking, our bond has become a lot stronger. Like we've definitely have like this closeness happening right now, which is really beautiful. Sometimes I sit down and I think, wow, this just feels so amazing. Even through like the bad things that can happen, there's always something beautiful that can come out of it, right? So yeah, so thank you so much again. Now, what are the steps moving forwards? Because obviously, like I said, this is a new chapter. So going forward, I'm just kind of trying to rediscover myself, find out my real purpose and what I want to do. This is definitely a new life for me. And so I just want to be able to take full advantage. You know, some of you know my age. And so that was one of the things I think that did worry me at one point. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm now in my 40s. Like, how do I navigate life here? But actually, when I think about it, you know, being in your 40s is still very young. I still have lots that I want to do. And so right now it's a time where I just really want to discover myself. I want to remember the woman that I am because, you know, I've just been a mother and a wife for so many years. I was married for 18 years, so it's a long time. So I can actually stand here and say, okay, I've been married to this person for almost half my life. Now, I know lots of you in the comments were like, you should make up, you should just make up. Sometimes it's just not as simple as that, and sometimes you have to make decisions which are for the greater good in the end. And I do truly believe that this is for the greater good. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, so I'm discovering the new me. I'm discovering the woman that I am. I'm discovering lots about myself. I'm challenging myself to do new things, open up new opportunities for myself. I mean, I'm sure you can see over the last few months anyway, there have been a few changes on the channel. I'm trying to put myself out there a lot more. You know, I'm very much an introvert, so I've been trying to, you know, put myself out there a bit in terms of like work and doing things that I probably wouldn't have necessarily done and just pushing myself a little bit more, you know. So that's where we are at the moment. life does feel good in that sense without, please don't read too much into what I'm saying. This is also a difficult video to film because I feel like when I say stuff, some of you will understand what I'm saying and some of you will overread into what I'm saying, so it's difficult. That's why I'm doing a lot of ums in this video. But yeah, so I just want to rediscover myself. Am I ready to start dating? I'm not sure about that. It's not, honestly speaking, it's not something that is necessarily on my mind where I'm like, oh, I want to start dating. It's not that. Am I open to it? Maybe somewhere down the line. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on myself and the children. That's my absolute priority right now. I know that's the tea that you guys want to know, right, if I'm going to start dating. Obviously, at some point, I don't want to grow old and be by myself, so at some point I will date. But right now, as I said, I just want to discover myself, just have more love for my children, and just kind of move forward and just embrace life a lot more. I'm going to be doing lots of different things on the channel as well. You'd have noticed over the last 7 months when this happened that, you know, I'd been kind of changed up the channel. I was doing a lot of interviews, a lot of house tours, and trying to see what I could do basically, but you'll see a lot more of that. I'm definitely putting myself out there more, I'm challenging myself more, which is great really, right? So yeah, so I just want you guys to know that I'm okay. Obviously, you know, things are a bit different, so there are little challenges that pop up that I'm having to deal with as a single woman now. So I'll just give you a little story. So sometimes one time I had to buy gas, and you know the gas comes in like these canisters, and I tried to lift it and I couldn't. It was just absolutely so heavy, I couldn't do it. So in the end, I ended up reaching out to a friend, and she said to me, look, there's a company that can actually deliver the gas to you. You pay a little bit more, but they'll actually bring the gas to your house, swap it over for you, so you don't have to do the heavy lifting. So that kind of really helped. Also in terms of having water delivered to the house, again, that also is another thing. I managed to get a number for a geyser. He brings the water to the house and he'll carry it up the stairs for me because I can't carry it, it's too much. And so little things like that that you perhaps overlook, I'm having to kind of deal with now, which is fine because, you know, things smooth out over some time. So I just want you guys to know that I'm okay, I'm doing well and all of that. So it's not so much of a problem. I know some of you also want to know about the building projects, what's happening with that. I'm going to continue with the building projects. I think I've even said this in another video. So the apartments need to be done first. So once the apartment is done, then I'll continue with the upstairs. Thankfully, I'm very lucky to have a nanny because I've been working with him all this while anyway. So he kind of knows what I like and the kind of feel that I'm going for. So it makes it easier. I don't have to start with a brand new builder and kind of like, you know, be thrown into a lake of sharks almost. So that's helpful to have him be able to do the work for me. And sometimes I'm not always available to be around, and I can leave his guys in the house and go and do what I need to do, and it's absolutely fine. So that's really, really helpful having that. But yeah, I mean, this is the new life. This is the new me. Just trying to work my way through the loudness of the world and rediscover myself as a person, as an individual, as a YouTuber, as everything else, and just trying to make the best of a situation. So again, I just want to say thank you guys, and here's to a new chapter, really.